Hi, welcome to today's podcast. I'm not sure what today's podcast is going to be about. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe let's talk about being depressed. Yeah, that's a good one. I I'm depressed a lot. I know it's not for a fun podcast episode, but not everything has to be fun. You need the honey and you need the vinegar to know what you like. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm a guy that's I was diagnosed within the past few years of being bipolar. Um, and it was a relief actually because it kind of explains like the mood swings and why I could sometimes be like, I know people have fluctuations. That's part of being human, having emotional fluctuations, but to such an extreme, I always wondered why I'd go up and down so much and just outbursts and impulsiveness, and then all of a sudden I'd be a couch potato for weeks at a time, sometimes months at a time, especially nowadays, months at a time. um yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it was kind of a relief to find out that that's what's going on with my brain, and it makes it a little bit easier to manage because you can kind of say to yourself, oh, this is just your brain trying to trick you, you know? It's just your brain trying to trick you. You're trying your best. Just keep on trucking kind of thing, you know? And, I deal with suicidal thoughts, especially when I'm off my medication. When I'm on my medication, they creep in sometimes where you think to yourself, man, it would be way easier than this, dying. you know, Especially when I'm off my medication, it's pretty hard. It's very hard. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's a lot harder to get motivated to do stuff when I'm not on my meds. You know what really doesn't help? Going to the beach. Going to the beach really doesn't help. No, it does sometimes. Like I've had some positive beach experiences. I guess this could be depression/beach day part two. Like it really depends on the company I have. Like I love spending time with my girlfriend. Love spending time with my nephews and my sister and brother-in-law. That when we go to the beach with them, it's always super fun. So I have this thing growing on my. Here's a funny story. My nephew, he's what, 5 or 6. I have this thing growing on my back. It's here's a picture of it. It's a keloid, and he asked me, "What's that? Like, what's that thing on your back?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a keloid." I called it my third nipple. And then he's like, "Oh, it's your third nipple?" And then he just kept obsessing over it, like, what is it? How does that happen? And da 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 da. And I just explained to him it's actually a keloid. It's a growth of scar tissue when you get hurt. Sometimes your body overproduces scar tissue, and his mom had to keep telling him, like, people have different bodies, and it's not nice to point things like that out all freaking day. It was hilarious. But I sat down to chill out, and he goes, "How's your third nipple? Is it squished?" And it brought me so much joy. But let's get back to talking about depression. If you guys have any tips on how to combat depression, please leave a comment below, because I look for tips wherever I can find them. Yeah, I've been plagued with depression since I can remember. I'm sure it has something to do with how I grew up and my brain chemistry, and I don't know. I do not know. What a short-ass episode. Yeah, fuck it. Thanks for listening. I love you.